Hi, Casey. I can't imagine what this has been like for you. I know you weren't expecting it to be this long. Did you have some setbacks along the way?
Um, I think, yeah, like you said, it's been long, but I haven't really had any setbacks. I think more than anything, it's just kind of a tricky injury, and it's just been slower than expected, and something you can't really mess with too much. So I haven't really had any setbacks. It's been pretty consistent, and like I said, it's just been a little slow and steady. So I'm definitely excited to get back out with the team, and today was a really fun day for me.
Casey, what was the disappointment and the emotion of going through it? Just, you had a very strong preseason and you took ownership of, your role as a young leader. Just what was the disappointment like going through this so early?
Yeah, I think that's probably has been the hardest part for me, especially seeing the opportunity in front of me. And yeah, and it was hard at first watching the guys get off to such a good start, and not being a part of it, I think was really tough for me. And then now obviously we've been struggling a little bit, and I think it's only gotten harder. I want to go out and I want to help the team. So that part of it's been pretty tough. But like I said, today was a huge step in the right direction, both physically and mentally, being out there with the guys and getting to laugh and have some fun in practice, and not skating alone. So yeah, like I said, today was a great day and a huge step in the right direction.
Casey, obviously Don said you're going to need a couple practices here, but I mean, how realistic is it for you to be back in the next few days playing in a game?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure. We haven't really put an exact date on it. I think it's more so going to be how I feel, especially when we get into the contact and things of that nature. But it's been getting a lot better, especially the last week. I would say it's improved a lot. So obviously, yeah, the second I think I'm ready to play, I'm going to be in there. I'm chomping at the bit. So yeah, I mean, I wouldn't rule anything out. I also wouldn't put a sure date on anything. So I think it's all up in the air.
And was this a situation, I mean, we saw in the opener, was this on the breakaway, the Gallagher play where you got the puck to Hinostroza, or did something happen earlier in the game?
No, it was actually, I felt it a little bit like kind of right when I chipped it to Vinny there, but it was actually right when I turned away after that happened. I don't really know exactly what happened, just kind of happened. And then obviously I went back out to try to give it a go, and it wasn't going to work. So yeah, it's tough for sure on the first night, but it's something I haven't had to deal with before, really, being out for a longer period of time. So it's been a new challenge for me, and something you're gonna have to learn. It's part of the game. It happens to, I mean, pretty much everyone at some point. So it's been a new challenge for me mentally, and just in trying to keep a good attitude and come to the rink with a smile and keep getting better.
Casey, I know you like to make the best out of difficult situations. Just how did you, besides rehabbing, like how did you spend your time these past 7 weeks? So did you do anything special? Did you watch games like differently, I guess?
Yeah, I mean, I took quite a few naps to start with. I'm just trying to kill some time. On top of that, just trying to stay busy around the house. I think watching games, whether it's watching us, watching other teams, been talking to my family and friends back home a lot when the boys are busy, keep me busy. And yeah, obviously it's great to be able to pick up the phone and call my parents or call my brothers. I've been watching my brothers' games, which is something I don't get to do a lot of when we're playing. So for me, that part of it's been good. And obviously, like I said, I've been watching the boys, and I don't think you watch it too differently when you're hurt. I think there's certain things, but for me, the most part, I watch almost all games kind of the same, I guess. Just I like to kind of watch one guy, whether it's one shift it's Tage, the next shift it's Cuzzy. Who knows? It could be a D-man. It could be Ras too for a shift. So I think that's more so than anything. Just keep watching hockey, trying to imagine what I'd do in certain spots, and eventually just get back to it.
Okay, so you've been out, And while you were gone, obviously major change took place. What was your reaction to the trade of Jack finally taking place? And what's your reaction to potentially having Alex Tuck on your wing at some point here in the future?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure all the guys have said it in the past. A lot of us have really good relationships with Jack. I have a great relationship with Jack. He's been great to me. And especially over kind of since I got sent to Rochin a lot last year when he was out, he was helping me so much with my game and certain situations more than anything. A lot of little plays that have made a big difference in my game. So for me, it's hard to see Jack go. I think he was one of the first guys to take, especially me and Rass, under his wing a bit, and he taught us a lot. But at the same time, I think it's for the best. He was obviously ready to move on, and he ended up in a good spot. He got to get his surgery, so I think we're all happy for him. And on the flip side of it, I got to skate with Tucky a few times, and I think my first little bit of contact was actually Tucky, so that threw me right into the mix for sure. He's a big boy and shoots the puck hard. He can absolutely fly, so we're definitely excited to have him be a part of the group.